Hello, and welcome back for part 13 of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black, where right away I have to deal with more Skaven here in the south side of my territory. So over the end turn, Clan Moors tried a oddly lore-friendly Skaven tactic here for the AI. Of moving a weak-looking bait army in forced march right in front of my troops. But we also saw that a much stronger army led by the faction leader is in ambush stance just behind them. So the way that they positioned, I went back and checked the recording. I'm going to be able to attack this army without being ambushed, which is good. I was a bit concerned about that, but the other army is just at the limit of the reinforcement range, so I will be fighting two stacks at once, but I won't have any chance of being ambushed, at least. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward two stack on two stack battle. I think I have to decide what to do with this hero. So I don't think this battle's going to be particularly easy. It's always a bit tricky commanding 40 units instead of 20 because there's so much more to micromanage. Like, it's hard to actually have the army fight to its capabilities. So I would like to bring this guy in, I think, and join one of the armies. Yeah, I think there's at least another full stack of, or another stack being built over here, but if I take out the two armies this turn, I don't think I'll be at risk of being counterattacked over the end turn. Well, we'll see, yeah. Certainly nothing's going to be able to reach me here from out of my prince's line of sight, but if we end up like pursuing if we win the battle, then pursue Queek's army this way. I might have to be a bit careful about where my armies end up, but let's tackle that when we come to it. I also have this Tomb Prince here as well. So it makes sense to have certainly my melee-oriented characters join Arkhan's army, because he actually boosts heroes. And so, with that being the case, I need to actually free up a slot here, which is fine. Let's come out of ambush stance. So yeah, I'm going to walk to here. Then hopefully I can join up this Tomb Prince and still have enough movement on Arkhan to make the attack. Yeah, I can, okay. You come in as well. Yeah, so let's have a think about what direction I want this army to come from. I definitely want Arkhan to make the attack. He's got the good attacker trait, so he gives, yeah, leadership +3 for the Lord's army when attacking. That's huge. So do I want my reinforcements to come from my left flank or my right flank? Queek's army is going to be coming from our right, so I think I want my reinforcements to come from the left. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'd like to be able to try and do some damage to this first army before Queek's army shows up, and it'll be easier to achieve in this configuration, I believe. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do to boost my troops here. I'm going to have one regiment of renown available. Yeah, Flock of Jaff, unit of Carrion, but Carrion might be kind of useful against the Skaven to try and drop bombs or whatever they have on the weapon teams, but I need them more in the north because I have to also try and deal with some Savage Orcs this turn, so no more troops just for, yeah, no more troops for Arkhan. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so here's the army we could see, and the only scary thing here is the Rattling guns, the Plague Claw catapults. It'd be great if we could have those a bit isolated from the army and take them out with a hero on a chariot, for example. They're super dangerous though. We can't, we don't want to let the Rattling guns just blaze away into our infantry line, like our main battle line. That's not going to end well. But the rest of the army is mostly Skaven slaves. They've got 3 units of Storm Vermin, but they don't have any experienced tiers. Their general's strong, actually. Yeah, this guy's... So this guy's a master assassin. So he's very good at one-on-one fights. He doesn't have much armor. He'd be a good target to shoot with our archers, except there's like literally thousands of other rats that the archers need to shoot too. Then Queek's army, yeah, is a way more dangerous army for sure. Lots of storm vermin, high tier experience, lots of halberds, which is bad for my chariots. Plague monks, warp grinders, clan rats, that's kind of whatever. Doom flayers. Um, hmm. Think maybe the Necro Sphinx is the best unit I have to deal with those. They're anti-infantry, and then there's more Plague Claw catapults. Okay, well the balance of power is not too bad, so hopefully we can manage this. Who do I want to give a leadership boost to? Have a look at this. I think I might actually... Yeah, so the Necrotect here is rank 19, and if I win this battle and he survives, he gets to rank 20, which gives him immortality. So I think I'll give him a boost to leadership. I really want him to stay alive. He might also get the task of like going after some of the war machines solo, so... Okay, and all my chariots are coming in as reinforcements. I think that's okay. I doubt this first army is going to be rushing at us. Uh... Alright, so let's go. Something I'm thinking about here is that I really need to have... Yeah, I really need to have my caskets try and kill storm vermin. I don't want to waste ammo, even on the archers, honestly, but especially on the caskets, shooting into these Skaven slaves. The Skaven slaves in the first army really don't matter much. Okay, so this is kind of what I expected deployment-wise, although I thought that Queek's army might be coming in from like down here rather than immediately on my right. But I think for sure I want to just park my army as far back on this side as possible, so that will give me time to get my chariots into position and hopefully use their speed to like find a way to get around this main blob of Skaven and take out their Plague Claw catapult. Yeah, there's a nice ridge here, but that's a bit too far forward. It's also too narrow. Well, yeah, it's a bit awkward to have like caskets, then archers, then melee line, right? I think I'm just gonna be pretty cowardly and stand right at the back. Well, it's not only cowardly, it also does just make sense. Yeah, just up here. Alright. I almost don't want... I almost don't want my Tomb Guard facing this army because they're liable... I don't want them getting shot by Rattling guns, and my regular skeletons and my troops in my second army will just get absolutely shredded by the Storm Vermin. So let me try... Yeah, let me try and... put my Tomb Guard like facing this way. I obviously don't want to get flanked by this army by committing everything in a sort of forward direction. On the other hand, yeah, it's kind of tricky because I don't want my Tomb Guard to just be spectators for the whole battle. So yeah, I might have to move around a bit later. I've got, I don't know, 8 more infantry units coming in from every army. I think I'll just put them over here and set up like this with these troops. Let's go a bit forward so on the top of that hill. Yeah, I'm being a bit slow and deliberate over this, I know, but I think it's going to be a tough battle. Plus, I haven't played for a few days, so I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes here. Okay, archers. I should have time to get my troops from my second army into position for like a second, kind of a second flank with not quite a right angle, but like a angle of the lines here. Caskets can go there. Maybe back on the hill more. And how far can they shoot? Yeah, pretty far, but they're not in range right off the bat. That's maybe good. I don't know that I want this army to. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I want this army to rush at me or not. I probably should be able to figure out which is best, but they'll do one or the other, so I kind of don't have to. Let's leave the Necro Sphinx here. The Doomflayers will probably range ahead of the rest of the army, and having the Sphinx there should be useful. I don't want it getting bogged down just fighting Stormvermin with halberds, though. That's not going to end well. It's not. It doesn't do, like, apart from being a big monster, it's not super effective against any of the stuff here. So yeah, have him on this flank. Necrotect makes sense to stick with the Sphinx because he can heal it. Yeah, it's one of these awkward things of having Arkhan on a chariot is like, I want his leadership on the front line, right? But at the same time, I don't want his chariot just caught in a prolonged melee. I want to be able to charge in and out. Why does this guy have a leadership penalty? Oh, it's just the difficulty modifier. Alright. So this prince is my best. Yeah, this prince is actually my best melee combatant on a chariot. I'm thinking what I should do is have him lead my chariot mounted troops who are coming in as reinforcements. So I'll just take him out the middle for that, with that in mind. And this prince is a fresh recruit. He's totally expendable. He doesn't have an amazing trait, so I think I want him boosting this flank. Like, he'll just stay with the Tomb Guard in melee. Give the leadership boost there. I think that makes sense. Okay. Let's group these archers too. I'll keep them on fire at will because I don't think they'll be wasting much ammo on the scaling saves coming in from this flank. Oh, you know what I forgot? Okay, let's move Arkhan. I forgot about Menace Below. So Menace Below means we're going to have clan rat units spawning. It shouldn't be too many of them. There's not much Skaven corruption here, but it's probably 2 or 3. So I'll just keep these chariots at the back so they can immediately charge into the clan rats when they spawn. They'll either go after the caskets or archers. Okay, and magic-wise, yeah, Arkhan still doesn't have great magic. I probably don't want to be wasting my magic on these spells because I have a Lich Priest in the other army who can do stuff like boost my archers, boost my melee units, and give the army-wide heal. So yeah, Arkhan, right, I still have this defensive ability, still have this to boost leadership. Those are good, but probably not going to use his magic much. Okay, let's start. Yeah, I must remember the Tomb Strike on my heroes also. Okay, here's my reinforcements. So I'm going to have these guys come here. Might actually turn the caskets off fire at will also. You come over there. We should probably. No, caskets probably do need to be shooting some stuff. They probably should be shooting the sorry. They probably should be shooting the guns. Because I'm not Yeah, they're too well protected by their troops here. I'm not going to be able to take them out of chariots. Okay, where's that unit spawned? On top of my archers. Yep. Chariot-wise, their reinforcements are coming in pretty fast over here. Alright, let's make a control group out of all my chariots. Come back this way, and I need to add... Where's the prince? Oh, this catapult's already in range, that's not great. Yeah, you get into a control group, come over here. Arkhan get over this way. Oh no, Arkhan deal with the second menace below. Right, you guys, I need you over here. Okay, we do have an opportunity to get at those Plague Claw catapults. I think I have to try and take that, but I probably... Let's try sending the Tomb Prince all the way around. We've managed to distract them a bit though, which is good. Ugh. Yeah, obviously huge damage can be done by the silly Plague Claws. Ah, they have Plague Claws here as well. Okay. Let's send these chariots after them. We're distracted quite a lot of their troops. I feel like that's probably good, because I haven't had time to get my battle line set up here. Alright, we definitely need to kill those rattling guns. Another menace below. Damn. Okay, Arkhan, get over there and help. Alright, you guys... Yeah. If this army turns around to try and take out my chariots, that's okay. Oh, crap. Oh, that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Alright, get out, get out, get out. Well, good thing is... No, he's out. Good. I don't care about the slingers, they don't do anything. Alright. Yeah. Kill them. Storm Vermin. Where are you? Plague Monks, okay, that'll do. Ah. Yeah, I didn't micromanage this Tomb Prince well at all. It's not good by me at all. Arkhan, I can't afford you to randomly get into combat. Oh, these are Doom Flayers. Okay, interesting. You need to get out of there. I think you probably won't be able to. Alright, we've broken... Okay, we've dealt with a lot of their missile units. Good. Okay, get out of there. Okay, Tomb Prince got out for now at least, that's good. Yeah, Arkhan's randomly getting into combat with Storm Vermin, which I obviously didn't want to have happen. Skeleton Spearman just got stuck, but I need them over this way. Necrotect, and... Sphinx come around the flank. Yeah, my melee line here actually looks okay-ish. Yeah, there's not too many dangerous units right here. Okay, those are Plague Monks. Crap. Okay, get out, get out, get out. Alright, yeah, you guys need to get out of there. They're expendable, but I obviously don't want to have them damaged if I can avoid it. Okay, Arkhan's doing alright here. Storm Vermin of Halberds. Nuts. Yeah, I've got a huge chunk of Storm Vermin over here that we need to just try and deal with. They're definitely their most dangerous troops. Alright, Lich Priest got into combat somehow. That's freaking terrible. Oh boy. Yeah, it's one of those battles that just is like... kind of impossible to manage everything well enough, for me at least. And there's a bunch of rattling guns there. Can we shoot them? Uh, Try and shoot them. Alright, this guy's actually still alive. This guy looks like he's kind of survived also. Alright, the caskets are still there. Oh, these Doomflayers are going to be a problem though. Arkhan's in here but taking damage. Get leadership boost. Kind of doing okay here, maybe. Yeah, we need to just try and trigger a mass rout. That is the way to beat Skaven for sure. I've not done a good job of micromanaging my chariots, so they've ended up getting stuck in prolonged melee, which is not what I wanted. That's Tomb Prince is gone, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, Arkhan's fighting the Doomflayers. Yeah, maybe that's okay, although I probably need his leadership. Just concentrate fire on those and try to break them then. And can't heal the Necrosphinx again. Not sure where Queek is, but yeah. Can't do anything about that right now anyway. Alright, we've more or less taken out those rattling guns. Okay, we got rid of the Doomflayers too. Arkhan, right, desperately need Arkhan to get back in here. Yeah, run down those Skaven Slayers if we can. There's a lot of loaded leadership Skaven units right over here, but we're not breaking them. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much even to shoot the Skaven slaves like it's the storm vermin I need to kill to make the army rout. Alright, I guess the good news here is I am breaking a lot of these units. Warp grinders, whatever, Skaven slaves, storm vermin, yep, kill those. Arkhan, get back over here. Feel like... Oh, I don't know. No, I've not done a good job micromanaging this, obviously. It's such a mess fighting the Skaven. Don't want my casket getting wiped out. Oh, how did it get over here? Jeez. Alright, they've managed to get back to their Plague Claw catapults. Stop that. Alright, kill these rattling guns. Lost multiple heroes, so I really didn't want to be losing. Yeah, Arkhan's pretty low in life as well. Yeah, I don't have much ammo left. Okay, wait, we managed to rout this flank. Good. More or less anyway. So, need to come in here. Arkhan is taking way too much damage. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, I lost my other lord, but that's way less important. Right, you guys shoot here. Oh, Queek's in there, that's what the problem is. I see. Alright, troops are routing this way, that's good. Need to just rout the storm vermin, get them to Yeah, it's not worth focusing on Queek. He's just too strong. We have to just rout his army. Just spamming magic with Arkhan to proc the army-wide healing. I think the fact that I've got my archers that have more or less been able to fire the whole battle has kind of swung this for us. Yeah, Arkhan, I need to be so careful with him. Plague Monk's broken, great. This guy's broken as well. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of fleeing rats. Storm Vermin, but Sword and Shield, that's fine. Clan Rats with shields, that's whatever. Oh, I don't want to lose this Necro Sphinx. Come in here. Yeah, chest is something that isn't gone for good. Alright. Storm Vermin coming after my archers, that's not good either. It's a problem with this Skaven, if you don't wipe them out, they freaking come back. Have I saved the Necro or the Necro Sphinx? Maybe. Right, try and get back. Let's let the archers fire at these units. Don't have to fight them. Alright, well, my Tomb Guard at least held, which is good. A lot of my other troops haven't though. Okay, they're routing. Good. I think it's just the troops here I need to deal with, plus maybe some of their characters. Okay, here's Queek. Just wiped out one of my infantry units. Arkhan, no. I don't want Arkhan to disintegrate. Alright, but I think they're broken. I think we've got them. Yes, we do. Alright, thank goodness. So can we kill any of their characters? Queek's almost dead. Wounding him would be nice. Don't want to have to fight him in another battle. Enemy lord's wounded. Okay. Well, that was a complete mess. I mean, it's obviously good we've won, but I lost a lot. Well, actually, yeah, I think the main loss is actually a bunch of heroes that just are too much to micromanage, you know? Yeah, I really want to try and run down Storm Vermin as much as possible. The Storm Vermin that were part of Queek's army. I didn't lose any archers, that's great. I lost basically all of my melee line on my other flank, apart from these Nekahara warriors. But those units are replaceable. I lost my Tomb King, who's coming in as reinforcements, but he wasn't a great melee like general. He was really a jar collector who had to just come in at short notice sort of thing. So that's not too bad. I did lose though my Necrotect and my Tomb Prince. Yeah, that really sucks. I lost both my I lost two of my highest level heroes. One of them the level before he gets immortality. It's so hard to micromanage the heroes and chariots when you've got too many units to command, like... anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm just making the same excuse over again. For sure, someone who's better at the micromanagement part of the game could have done a much better job in this fight, I think. But we did win, and a lot of the stuff that's left we can recover. I guess I can do a bit more spell casting for extra healing. Yeah, this is yeah. I think one thing with this army as well is that the Skaven armies when they bring in storm vermin plus the weapons teams are actually they are a lot stronger than the armies I was fighting in the early part of the campaign. The storm vermin are heavy infantry, but they're also fast. Like they're still Skaven. They actually move pretty quickly. But they're more than a match for all my infantry except my tomb guard. So like you don't have as much time to shoot them as they're coming in, and then they just make mincemeat out of my light infantry and spearmen. And I don't have like more caskets, screaming skull catapults, AoE magic. Like that's the sort of stuff that would deal with those units more effectively. I think one thing that caught me out was like I thought the main storm vermin attack was coming on this flank, but I think a lot actually came in here, and this is where my line was quite weak. And it's good that Arkhan was there, although he did come pretty close to getting killed. Like it's good Arkhan was there because I think I underestimated how strong their attack was. That's one thing as well. It's really irritating, like when you're trying to see the whole battle and you can't tell the Skaven slaves and the Storm Vermin apart just at a glance, like looking down at the units. So I thought that the main Storm Vermin attack was just a bunch of Skaven slaves, but nope. Oh, what a pile of dead rats. Always more where those ones came from. Alright, I think I'm done with this fight. Let's do a tiny bit more healing. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, these two heroes dying is the big loss, like I said. Look at these kills on the caskets. Disgusting. Alright. Rip and rip. Other than that, Arkhan's army didn't suffer losses. It's just the two skeleton spearmen that don't matter. This army I lost a lot, but it's replaceable. So on the Skaven side, this army's completely wiped out so enforced march. Oh, look at the kills on there on Queek. That's 188 kills from Queek literally walking up and smacking my guys. This 200 is from magic, so that's a bit different. We did keep those plague claws away from killing us though. 300 kills on these plague claws. Ah, should have had a better plan to deal with them. Yeah, it's tough though. The combined arms approach of like lots of fodder in the front, then like the weapons teams at the back is really effective. So this army survives, but we should be able to wipe it out, and it hardly has anything left anyway. Okay, let's see here. Do I want to boost campaign movement range? I think that would be useful if we were planning to immediately make a counterattack against either the Skaven or maybe against the Rakaf dynasty. But I feel like we've probably taken too many casualties to easily do that. Casualty replenishment doesn't help too much though. I'm gonna still take the money. Yeah, so I need to pick a replacement general here. Um, so obviously all the Jars guys have already had their points spent on jar collecting, but I think one of them is still fine. One nice thing is they have the first campaign skill that grants bonus movement speed to the army, like campaign movement, which might be helpful. I think I'll just go for the strong guy, just who's a bit tankier in melee. Ambusher discovered. Yeah, we discovered him, alright. Oh, but Arkhan did pick up this trait for defeating Legendary Lord. That's not bad. Bonus versus infantry. He's already got a bunch of that on his chariot, but still. Yeah, rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace, other dude. Like I said, that's the thing that's frustrating about that fight is losing those two high level heroes. Okay, well, can't do anything about it now. It's yeah, try and be more careful next time. Yeah, let's just wipe this army out. Ah, it's annoying that they have a wizard. Yeah, it should be fine though. It's got 5 local recruit slots. Oh, I hadn't paid attention to this guy before. Oh, this little idiot's gonna cause problems. Damage the walls and buildings of target settlement. Establish warlock laboratory. Well, actually, damaging buildings here is not a big deal. Yeah, that's actually, this guy isn't as dangerous as I thought he was. Let me just look at this, the power ranking against the Skaven. It might not have updated. We obviously took a big hit in balance of power as well. So they don't have an army stationed in the settlement, but they do have troops nearby. Can send this guy over to start scouting. Um, I know I can recruit the replacements for the heroes I lost, but I'm not worried about that right now because I can't move them this turn. So I have... Right, this is my knowledgeable Lich Priest. He's coming back in 2 turns. And that was the king who's just wounded in battle. Okay. Yeah, I think this Tomb Prince is probably the character I can most spare right now to just go scout. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that army can't reach all the way over to here in 1 turn, and they're just going to be recruiting Skaven slaves, I think. Alright, so Arkhan's safe to make this attack. This army comes back to the Oasis to get more replenishment, then I just have to sort out what recruitment I'm doing. Yeah, 3 more turns, and then 8 more turns for these other Regiment of Renown units, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I think... I mean, they hardly have anything left, but I'm going to fight this manually because I think there's some small chance. You have to be careful with Auto Resolve and low health units. I don't want my Necro Sphinx to get nuked because then it will be 10 turns before I can recruit it again. After this battle, I might take the because I'm hardly killing any troops. I probably won't get much money after the battle. So I'll probably take the replenishment boost because I think that gives a boost of replenishment for several turns, like kind of irrespective of what the enemy army was. Okay, how do I want to do this? Don't have any strong single entities. The fact they've got, the fact that their silly wizard has warp lightning is really annoying. I guess I just have to suck it up and accept I'm going to take some more casualties on infantry. Space them out a bit so I don't have multiple units nuked. Arkhan can cast some magic to heal the army. Otherwise, he's staying at the back. Oh, they're going to have Menace Below again, aren't they? Well, Menace Below clan rats aren't going to be able to... I know my units are low, but they're not going to be able to... Yeah, they're not going to do like enough damage to finish off my Necro Sphinx or anything. It's the cheapest spell Arkhan has. It's just this one, isn't it? Okay. caskets. Yeah. Don't really have any great targets. I guess try and shoot their wizard, actually. Oops, not you. He has little enough health that he could get... Yeah, he could get taken out by a casket hit. Alright, archers definitely focus on the wizard. Okay, and they do have clan rats coming in, but... and not where I thought they would be. Yeah, this was fine though. At this point, the most dangerous thing is actually hitting my own units with my caskets. So let's just make sure we don't do that. This Doomflayer is attempting some kind of wild drive-by around the back, but we got him. Okay, there we go. Everyone stop shooting, drop a couple more heals, and call it good. I don't think we took too much damage there, just a few entities on this archer unit. 10, more than I thought. Yeah, so that only gives 280 treasury, whereas this gives casualty replenishment rate plus 8 for 3 turns. So I think this is a good choice. I don't need canopic jars. I need military strength right now. Okay, yeah, that replenishment rate makes a huge difference. We'll be back up to... these units will be fully healed in 2 turns, more or less. Well, 3 turns for the Sphinx, but still good enough. This guy grabbed a level up. And so did Arkhan. Okay. Yeah, so what was I working on with Arkhan? I was working along here with magic, I think. Though the boosting leadership for his army is also tempting. I don't think low leadership is our limitation. I don't like any of these spells is the problem. I want to get up to Purple Sun and Arcane Conduit. I just need to kind of put points into whatever. Yeah, I don't really imagine using those spells much, but it's all I can do. Alright, so Arkhan doesn't boost recruit level at all. So I want to do this. Yeah, boost replenishment a bit. Could force match with Arkhan. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, we're not going to be attacked over the next end turn. So make sure I look at this stuff as well. See what my... No, I think I've still got more capacity for Tomb Scorpions, even though I lost a Scorpion Carver. I might not, though. But I can't recruit... Yeah, I don't have access to your Shabti. And I don't like them as much as Scorpions anyway. Sure, bonus against infantry, it's whatever. I guess I don't need to recruit him now. I probably do want him down here, but I suppose I have the option of recruiting replacing my fallen heroes somewhere else. Okay, I can decide depending on how things go in the north. So I think recruitment just looks like this. And then I have the option to use global recruitment, but again, I might need to use that for armies elsewhere. Yep. Maybe we should just recruit these units on Arkhan. The thing is, I can't really imagine making attack this way, much as I'd like to. Yeah, I think I lost a little too much. The thing is, as well, I don't know if there's more armies coming in from this way. Like, the Skaven control a lot of the territory out to the east, and I really need... Like, I can't afford to get halfway there, but leave myself in an attack range and get ambushed, like ambush attacked by the Skaven. So let's just recruit troops here for this turn. I don't particularly want chariots in Arkhan's army anyway. 3 more turns for the caskets. Got some money from winning those battles at least, which is nice. Alright, I think that's all I can do here in the south. Yeah, up this way, things aren't ideal either, because we have this strong army of savage orcs laying siege to my best settlement here. I'm going to try and break the siege, but I don't have a full army to do it. And then there's a stack of... There's this army from the Rakav dynasty. There's a stack of Skaven here. Plus there's most of a stack of Savage Orcs here. Start by moving my Necrotech back. Yeah, so this Skaven army is not amazing. They've got a lot of leadership, but they're quite low tier units, but again, like artillery, super dangerous. Yeah, high level Master Assassin with battle skills, which is presumably boosting a bunch of their other troops. Vermin are no threat, he says. Well, wish I had your confidence, but these vermin are surprisingly annoying. I need to break the siege at Al Haik this turn because I don't have much for garrison, and they're not going to bother making siege equipment for more than one turn probably before just launching the attack. So this army has to come up and do that. Got some good units. I started to get in Tomb Scorpions. I've got my best general, the Tomb King, back. I've got a lot of anti-infantry units, and that is like most of their stuff here, but it's going to be a tough one. Yeah, and I mentioned this last time, but I am going to awaken this unit, not because it's good, but because like I literally want everything I can get. Alright, so you're hired. Let's move up to here, then join the Lich Priest. Okay, so against a mostly melee army, I definitely want to grab Net of Amantok. It's a really, really good spell. Get one more skill point. Oh, that makes the unit unbreakable for 22 seconds. Yeah, that's kind of less good for Undead than for the other factions, because our units are ready to stand and die. Well, as opposed to fleeing. Exorcism plus full leadership affects allies map wide. Yeah, sure. I don't need access to more spells. Like, this is the spell I need. I'm just going to be casting this whenever I can to hold their units in place. Might be able to do some Shem's Burning Gaze as well. Okay. So yeah, well, all these troops are, including the Lich Priest actually, all these troops are expendable. In the sense I can recruit them again. Even the Tomb King is immortal. So it doesn't matter what I lose here, but I do really, really need to win the battle to hold Al Haik. And these odds are not great. Okay, let's see if I can give this banner to. I'm not able to give it to, no. Unfortunately, it's going to have to go on a basic skeleton unit. That's not ideal, but so be it. So they have a spellcaster who has Spirit Leech, but no other magic, but she's still annoying. Then their general, supposed to be a Savage Orc faction, but their general still gets a ton of armor. Oh, he's on a boar as well. Huh. Okay. Then all these big uns. 63 melee attack. Jeez. Yeah, that's disgusting. They don't have armor. Like, these guys are vulnerable to archers. So that's why, if we can hold a few of their units in place with a AoE Ned of Amontok and shoot them with archers, that'll be great. We don't have that many archers though, unfortunately. And then they have cavalry too that we'll have to deal with, and trolls. Trolls are a good target for archers too. Okay, let's try it. This is for sure their best army, and if I can hold Al Haik and actually recruit up to a full stack, including more Tomb Scorpions, I will have a strong stack here that's going to be hopefully capable of taking on enemy stacks one-on-one. Alright, how am I doing this deployment-wise? I think I'm going to just camp out here. Yeah, I really like this position actually. My reinforcements are coming in from this way. I'll have one flank covered by this big rock formation. Yeah. I want to deploy as far back as possible in the hope that I can separate their, like, have their cavalry come out to attack us earlier and deal with them before their main army comes in. Screaming Skull Catapult's going to be absolutely essential in this fight. Like, they need to get like 500 orc kills if I'm going to win this. They only have 2 units of archers. Okay, where are their cavalry actually? Let's just make sure we know that. Boar Boy Biggins, Boar Boy Biggins. Okay, Biggins, Biggins. Savage Orc, Boar Boy Biggins. Okay, so I've got 2 units of cavalry on each flank. That makes sense. How fast are their boar boys? They're not faster than my chariots, right? No. Could potentially sacrifice the chariots and just send them round, try and distract the boar boys and as much of the rest of their army as I can. I'm not sure that's a great idea though. I think I will start. Yeah, I will have the chariots off on one flank. And I'll just have to see after the battle starts how I want to reposition. Okay, so I've got Screaming Skull Catapults, got archers. I'm probably just going to move this whole formation backwards at the start of the fight. Then I don't have much infantry here. I've got more coming in, I suppose. I want the Tomb King and the Scorpions in the center. They're my best units. They need to take the hardest fighting. Kind of nice for you to have line of sight for the magic Shem's Burning Gaze, but I definitely don't want you getting in melee. What's the range on this? 100 meters for Ned of Amontok. Okay, so timing this as they come in is going to be critical, I think. Got the Flock of Jaff. Let's just have them over here. Yeah, so this is their ability that's... This is what sets them apart from normal carrion and means they're maybe not completely garbage. This is like, you can see from the area of effect icons, like they basically drop bombs or a deadly rain of skulls. So Might be able to use that to good effect against all these unarmored troops, but for now I just want to have them over here to, like, I don't know, distract the orcs or whatever. Um, yeah, I think that's about all I can do. Select my troops here to start with and move them back right away, like this. Chariots. Let's move up to at least kind of harass those bull boys and see what happens. Alright, reinforcements. Got some decent high tier units. Oh, they're not coming for us? Okay, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess we... No, I'd say we still have missile superiority. No, but this is fine. I actually think I prefer this. Like, get the Winter's Magic charged up to 30, get everything where I want it. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I thought they'd just, like, rush us, but guess not. Okay, so everyone's basically back as far as they can go. Yeah, they're not doing anything good. So I have 2 units of Yashabti, and I have 3 units of Nekahara warriors, and then I have these guys. I never usually recruit these units. So they're heavily armored, they're not that fast. What does their poison do? Just kind of a debilitating poison, okay. They have armor piercing. Yeah, they have a lot of armor piercing. That's not useful because orcs don't have armor. Do these guys have bonus versus large? Yeah, they do. Yes, their bull boys are actually good against other cavalry, I suppose. Ah, and interestingly, yeah, so Savage Orc infantry big guns have bonus versus large too, which isn't documented in the description lines. Hmm. So they're going to deal bonus damage against a lot of my strong units here. Okay. Group my archers up. Put them in a line. I don't... Could have the Necropolis Knights. Their cavalry is strong, that's the problem. If they had less cavalry, I'd do a lot more in terms of maneuvering my fast units to try and set up flanks and to just distract their main army, but I don't think that's going to work out well here. Right, this skeleton unit's going to just have to hold this flank and take whatever beating that comes its way, which is probably going to be a horrible one. And this, oh yeah, the random invisible, impassable terrain that messed up my archer deployment. There we go. They don't have any AoE stuff, so I can just clump up. I can actually just more or less clump up my melee troops. Yeah, there's actually no reason not to just have an overlapping, like, mass of skeletons on that flank, I think. Got a Tomb Prince as well, that's good. He can be over this way. Keep the Yashabti and the Necropolis Knights on this flank. Oh yeah, I've got one more unit here. Yeah, you can just mob up. Actually, maybe I do need a unit in the center rather than just Scorpions and the Tomb King, now I look at it. I definitely don't want them getting through in the center and getting to my archers, so sure. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Yeah, I think I can just initiate the battle by moving up and taking pot shots at their cavalry. I'm not sure what the Flock of Jaff is going to do yet, but they have so few archers that there's no real harm in just sending them, like, sending them out. And all my garrison troops here are totally expendable, and will be replenished over time. So I've got to look to try and like it's way better to take damage on those units rather than my army here. Alright, so they're going to start coming towards us. Yeah. I doubt they're going to just let our chariot archers, fire away at them. That doesn't seem like a great plan. Yeah, the carrion's fine because they can fly. They can't. Yeah, they're suffering a bit of leadership loss from enemies being close by, but it's fine. Alright, the orcs are moving. Good. Just pull the chariots back, keep shooting their cavalry as long as we can. Alright, yeah, they've kind of pulled their formation around. Alright, catapult's gonna get into range soonish. I don't want it to really waste shots on the cavalry or their, like, trolls, but it looks like it's gonna be able to shoot a bunch of their infantry as they come in. Actually, I don't really want my carrion being shot by their archers, that's just pointless. I'm not going to use this until the enemy get into melee and clump up. And then I'll try and drop the bombs. Oh, they're being spirit leech, that's what's happening. I see, I see. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That's not really an issue. I have a bad feeling. Well, we might be able to do something about those boar boys before the rest of their army comes in. Okay, catapults are in range. Good. Yeah, they get boosted ammo from the general, so I'm not going to worry about holding their ammo until the orcs get closer. It is one annoying thing about savage orcs though, like they have this looser formation that makes them harder to hit. Alright. Yeah, actually that's a really terrible fight for our poor boys. Sorry, I mean against the boar boys. Fortunately our archers are in range and doing a lot of damage to them. Okay, I've got to get this. Oh, I'm out of range for the net. Oh, these are other cavalry. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Alright, we broke that one unit. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Lich Priest. Get over here. Yeah, I don't mind sacrificing these units, but I don't really want to if I don't have to. Alright, their trolls are coming in. Let's just concentrate fire on the trolls. Yeah, that's a really good setup for our catapults though. Okay. Yeah, catapult's doing good. Good job. Okay, that's their general. Let's see if we can kill him. I know I've sacrificed my bunch of my units here, but I really just wanted to get them to clump up like this. Ten seconds before I can throw that down again. Okay. Alright, let's get the Tomb Scorpions in there. that unit's not going to last very long. Let's try and pin these units down again. The Flock of the Jaff did not do a lot, but they did absorb arrows, so to speak. Alright, massive clump of orcs. Shoot the massive clump of orcs. And my units here, surprisingly, did not get attacked, so let's bring them in. Alright, Tomb Scorpions are involved in the fighting. Basically everyone's involved in the fighting. Archers, concentrate fire. We broke their general, that's really good. Concentrate fire on one orc unit at a time. Alright, Scorpion, break through and try and take out the arrow boys. Scorpion's taking a lot of damage. Try and get it out of there. Yeah, that was the end of the carrion. Well, rip carrion. Yeah, the orcs just got their Wa, which is this green, like, energy around them. So that gives them a temporary boost. Right. Try and finish off their general if you can. Alright, we've done a good job here, I think. We've more or less cleaned up this side of things. Get my general after their stuff here. Got your Shabti, yeah. This Tomb Prince who came in for garrison has held like a hero. Alright, lost a Tomb Scorpion, that's fine. Almost got their general down. Yeah, kill him if you can. Got more magic. Sure. Wavering, great. Enemy lords wounded. Okay, nice. And it looks like they've had enough. Yes, great. Okay, well, this wasn't perfect, I think, but considering the balance of power at the beginning, I'm pretty happy overall with how this went. I did sacrifice units at the beginning, but they were mostly they were garrison units. Let's see. I want to actually pursue these guys if I can. I lost the chariots too. Yeah, that's kind of a loss. Screamical catapults, 300 kills. Not as much as I was hoping for, but still impressive. Yeah, Archer's obviously huge in this fight. They haven't got too much left, I think. Trying to run down there. Yeah, I'm trying to run down this River Troll Hag, but probably just getting my units just getting in each other's way. So I did lose a Tomb Scorpion, and yeah, I lost a Tomb Scorpion in the chariots, and more or less lost the whole of the garrison. But alright, not too bad. At least I can unlock recruitment again now the siege is lifted, and recruit more Scorpions and Bone Giant stuff. Alright, you're never going to catch those units, are you? Whew. This Tomb King's doing a terrible job of running down that troll. Okay. Yeah, forget it. Just come back here so you can get a heal from the Tomb King. Yeah, sacrificing the chariots wasn't ideal. I think it was kind of hard to find much to do with them. Like, they had too long a formation for me to really flank it, plus they had cavalry on each flank. So I think my chariots, unless I micro them super well, my chariots are just going to end up being, probably end up dying no matter what this battle. Um, I think one thing that they plus the garrison Ushabti achieved was getting the orcs to clump up, which made my archers and screaming skull catapults do more damage. Yeah, there's not much of their army left. That's yeah, we did a good job of actually killing them. No, I think that went okay. I'm still not thrilled with the overall situation, just given how many enemies we have and how strong they are, but I think this battle was alright. I have huge replenishment already on this lord. I remember that for sure. So I'd rather just get money. Yeah, 1800's a ton. Probably not going to be able to pursue this army. Just don't have enough movement range. Oh, never mind. That's nice. Yeah, I definitely want to finish this army off. Great, can do that. That'll actually let me hopefully net a bit of extra health on my single entities. Oh, they're being healed over the end turn anyway, I suppose. Okay. Any reason not to just go for that? I don't think so. So the orcs have... Let's try and figure out where we stand in terms of the orcs army. So the orcs have these troops here. They don't have any troops garrisoned in Kemri or Zandri. They don't have any troops garrisoned in their other territory either. Hmm. So looking at this, I think they probably do have more troops somewhere. I th I think I would have seen another stack coming in though. Yeah, I don't. I'm just kind of thinking, oh wow, maybe I. Yeah, right. Of course, I don't get the garrison helping this time. Oof. Well, I was hoping these odds would be a better than they are. I mean, I've got to fight this clearly. I think we should still be okay. But yeah, what I was going to say was I can't be completely sure that there isn't another Savage Orc army a little in my like in the fog of war off to the east here, but I didn't see it when I had more vision there a few turns ago, so I think I just have to prioritize finishing off this army. Like, there's a lot of units left, right? If I let them build up, that's just half an army again. Let's try and get a bit more magic. All right. So what do they have? They do have cavalry. Yeah, one unit of cavalry. No. Yeah, one unit of cavalry, the troll hag, spellcaster, one unit of archers, and then just big guns. Okay. Don't feel like this should be difficult to take out at all, but I guess the big guns just get rated very highly for their melee ability. Yeah, so this time they are coming in. I don't think that's surprising. So yeah, let's aim for the arrow boys just because... Well, no, that doesn't make sense actually. There's more of them, but the arrow boys just don't do that much damage. I really, yeah, it's the big uns. Even though these units look small, like, we don't have that much of a melee front line ourselves, so just focus those down. Are we gonna have enough magic to do an overcast? Yes, I am. Okay. No, not quite. Was it cost 15? Here we go. Okay. That ball boy unit is not going to do anything. Yeah. I don't care what the archers are shooting actually. Let's hold these units in place. Just give the archers as long as I can. They kind of attack on both flanks, which makes some sense, I guess. Yeah, we just need to hold them in melee while our archers deal with them. I think that's obviously the strategy here. Yeah, you just focus on those. You focus there. Don't want my Lich Priest in melee, but here we are. Victory's in our grasp. Yeah. I think this was not as bad as the balance of power was maybe suggesting. Okay, let's try and avoid having this unit wiped out. Not that skeletons are valuable, but I just have limited replacement slots, you know? Hold this unit in place. Oh. Yep, King's doing fine there. There's only the Troll Hag left, and she's actually good in melee. I'm surprised they're not having her come fight, but whatever. Oh, Scorpion's taking a lot of damage. Get back, get back, get back. Don't want to lose you. Is that the army loss penalty? No, not quite. Definitely gained HP on this Scorpion, which is funny. Yeah, mostly just took damage on skeletons. Ah, damn it. Am I going to have this unit wiped out? Yeah, looks like I might. Yeah, I can't replenish. I can't, what's it called? I don't have the army-wide healing here. Alright, well, it is what it is. I don't need to pursue this stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's try and do another heal for the Scorpions. I don't think no, I'm not going to have to fight a battle over the end turn, I'm pretty sure, with this army, but the thing with losing units is just like, you can only recruit back so many, right? So I'm not going to be up to a full stack next turn. I'm pretty sure this ability doesn't actually... It's called Reanimate, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't bring entities back from the dead. No, it's not. Yeah, it's good for healing single entities like the Scorpion and the King himself, though. Man, it's so good that I managed to recruit these Screaming Skull Catapults. I should probably use some of the gold I've got from the battles this turn to invest in military. Like, open up more recruitment of top tier units like Tomb Guard. Like, what are the units that have actually performed well in these battles? It's Archers, Artillery, Tomb Guard, Tomb Scorpions. The skeletons have just been fodder, such as their lot at this point in the campaign when you're facing strong enemy armies. Okay, I'm going to take another 985 gold. That's a lot. Nice. Yeah, they're dead. Good. So we're out of movement range, but that's fine. It was too important. Yeah, it was essential that I wipe that army out. Oh, this is this. Are they going to be able to get to us? I don't think so. It might be close though. I think they might attack Martek anyway. I hope they attack Martek. I don't care at all about Martek. I don't. Yeah. So Eye of the Panther, Martek, they're expendable. Um, yeah, Kofa's kind of less expendable, honestly, but Al Haik is the one I really want to protect. So let's go to recruitment here. Yeah, this is the issue. Is I want to grab these high tier units, but they take multiple turns to recruit. But filling this army out with skeletons isn't strong enough. Got one, two, three. It's only 16 units, but more or less 3 enemy stacks here, and they're all friendly with one another, in part because they like the fact that they're each fighting me. Okay, so in 3 turns I can get another casket, and in 3 turns I get these 2 regiment of renown back. Although they're not. Well, the archers are good. This unit's whatever. So between that and my oh yeah, and I get another army slot in 2 turns too. But 2 and 3 turns seems actually quite a long way away. So let's decide. I need to decide what I'm doing with this gold, where I'm recruiting my replacement heroes for the ones I lost, and what units to recruit up in the north. Guess I'll just get this level up out of the way while I think about it. Okay, so he's almost at Desert Strike. Yeah, another point into armor I think's fine. Yeah, try and level this wizard up. Get him towards Banishment, Arcane Conduits. Those are good. So okay, here's something I didn't appreciate until just now. One reason to recruit heroes in the north is that I actually have +2 rank, hero recruit rank in Al Haik. I get another Chariot Master, that's good. That's definitely the Tomb Prince trait I want. Necrotect, yeah, these are whatever. Public Order is not an issue, I'll just go for Wrathful. I think I recruit them both here. Like yeah, this is a problem. There's like Triforce of enemy armies. I have this Necrotect as well. Necrotects are good in this army also because I'm starting to get more constructs. Yes, yes, yes. I think something I'll definitely consider next turn is using this Necrotect to actually try and block an army, like slow its movement down. Alright, let's recruit those heroes I was talking about. As strong as the Skaven are coming from the south, the fact they have an army here and that I just wiped out 2 of their stacks means that I probably need to strengthen more in the north rather than just do like a like-for-like replacement of the heroes I lost in the south. Yeah, those recruitment slots were all spent. Because I don't have access to global recruitment. This guy does, right? Yeah. Oh, it's really good that I can. It is nice that I can recruit these skeletons in global in one turn. I think that's. I can't recall exactly how it works. I believe that once you have 10 or more recruitment buildings for a type of unit, there's an undocumented decrease in the global recruit time. So because the skeletons just recruit off any settlement, once you have 10 or more settlements, I think it reduces this time to 1 instead of 2. Yeah, he's going to be here for 2 turns anyway. So I'm thinking. Ah, right, I've got another 2 chariot archers I can recruit because I lost chariot archers in the north. So maybe decide, yeah, so I don't have global recruitment here, and this army is up against stronger enemies. So the strongest units I can recruit are 2 more scorpions, bone giant, and then the rest spearmen. But that keeps me here for 3 turns. That's probably going to be too long. I've got 2 more heroes plus this guy, so up to 3 more heroes joining the army. Let's take a closer look at some of these enemy troops. Yeah, this is going to be big ones again. It's probably a pretty similar army to the one I fought. It's led by a wizard. This army is basic stuff, but I mean, I say like, oh, it's basic stuff, but you know, it's not like my army wouldn't have a hard time with it right now. Probably the Skaven is the scariest of these armies, but this army is more likely to cause me immediate problems. Like this army can move and attack Martek, or can move and then attack Al Haik. So they can definitely reach Al Haik in 2 turns. I think because of all that, I'm going to have to begrudgingly cancel the recruitment of these better but more time-consuming units. Just go for the numbers, the stuff I can recruit in 1 turn. Yeah. Let's have a quick check of these other regiments of renown. So Nekahara warriors, but they're ethereal, so they have 70% physical resistance. Golden idols, I do have access to those. No, I just lost access to those. Okay, never mind. Okay, and they're a prerequisite for all this other stuff. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way I can have this army stay put for 2 turns. I think it has to move next turn. Probably to come down in this direction in ambush stance and try and deal with some of these other armies. We'll have to just see how aggressive the enemy are. The fact I can add in more heroes is good. Yeah, I won't take the level up just for now, since they aren't in the army yet. Yeah, not much else I can do to be stronger in the short term. Okay, so I have the option to get Wizard Chaos Palace up to tier 4. That's such a big deal, particularly if I'm not able to hold Al Haik, which is a distinct possibility. Okay, let's assume I put gold into that. Yeah, I have a bunch of these tier 1 barracks sitting around because I hate how much you have to invest here just for Nekahara warriors, but getting them up to the 3rd tier would be so good. Right, Martek is going to be sacrificed, so let's just demolish the building, since I'm probably going to have to rebuild anyway. Could cancel this to get the gold back, but I don't need more gold right now. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If I cancel this, 9,000. So anything else I can cancel? No. I will be over 10k next turn, because I can recruit. I can do this. I can get a new dynasty and start recruiting a new army. Okay, that's not bad, but it's not as good as it seems because again, I'm sort of starved. I'm starved on like it would be another army that would be lots of skeletons. No, that is still good, and I do want to do that, but it's not like I have more elite troops that just haven't been able to fit into an army. So I can wait until next turn to do that. I'm not going to cancel this building that's almost completed. Getting this to tier 3 is not irrelevant. Like, it improves the garrison. Um, Obviously opens up this building slot, which will eventually be useful. So I hold off on this. Yeah, I think I have to. Like, I have no recruitment buildings here. It would be... It's 5 turns to complete this, plus like 6 more turns for Scorpion Nest, or however many turns for these other recruitment buildings, and a lot of gold. Ideally, I wouldn't be in as sort of tough a situation right in the short term, but I think it's correct to just hold up on upgrading Wizard Kaila's Palace as much as it hurts me to do it. Yeah, so down here I want to switch up this recruitment. Actually, no, I'm not sure I do want to do that. Hold on. Too many chariots in an army has some diminishing returns. What do I want Arkhan's army to look like when it's at full capacity? I'm gonna have my Lich Priest hero coming back. He can join Arkhan's army. Archers, that's good. Caskets, Tomb Guard. Yeah, honestly, a couple of chariots in Arkhan's army, but only a couple, is fine, I think. So let's give Arkhan those chariot archers. I can't recruit more with local, but I can still recruit global. Yeah, my other army can't recruit global anyway. So definitely I should do the global recruitment here. So I could do, yeah, so I could do 3 skeletons this turn. I could do 3 Nekahara warriors. And then next turn, between local and global, I could get this army plus Arkhan's army both up to full strength, I think. Sure. I think against the Skaven I will bring in more Nekahara warriors instead of just regular spearmen. I don't particularly like them, but the skeleton spearmen are just so ineffective against the mass, like small unit Skaven armies. So awkward to leave these top units in, like not being recruited, but yeah, like I said, I just can't quite fit them in. But that's something my 4th army could do actually. It could sit like, yeah, I could recruit my 4th army here. Yeah, I like that idea. Recruit my 4th army here. Just let it sit there for as long as it needs to build up to a full stack. I'll get my 5th army in the turn after from my research. And I can have that in Kofur, say. I'm assuming I'm losing Martek. I don't see how that's not going to happen. This is just recruiting for next turn. I think that's a good idea. Could also just have another army start to recruit from Al Haik. Alright, I can decide that next turn. I think I'm saving gold to do the extra dynasty. I think everyone's moved. This guy's just, yeah, jars plus root marcher and strong. Okay. I think I may as well throw a Chana Valley Necrotect on him in case I want to do infrastructure building. Scarecrow banner. Honestly, sure. I mean, it's a very marginal difference, but I might be fighting Carrion. Yeah, this other stuff's fine. Do I have any items to give this guy? Missile resistance? No. Wand of Jet? No, that can stay on Arkhan. I don't need to give you that just yet. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of magic items. That's one thing with the Tomb Kings. Like you can eventually forge this stuff, right? But I just don't quite have. I have access to some of these resources, but in territories I've either just lost or about to lose. Like I've got iron here, but I'm not holding my tech. So yeah, have to wait a bit longer before forging those. I think that's everything. Have a quick check of diplomacy. Yeah, my strength ranking's tanked, but obviously that's because I just fought a couple of tough battles. Clan Moors I put down to rank 11. Well, that's some progress, I suppose. Rakaf Dynasty is stronger than us now. That is not ideal. Military presence 12, so that's 36 units. So that's... I can figure this out. Yeah, so there's 16 units in the Black Tower of Arkhan and possibly another stack here. It's really too bad I didn't get a chance to wipe this faction out before the Skaven and Savage Orcs came at me, but so it goes. Hopefully we have like a couple of turns respite from the Skaven, hopefully. And do I have to declare war on anybody? Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Quest for the Tomb Blade that I wish I'd fit in earlier, but still don't feel confident doing. Yeah, no, I need to rest up. Might get a chance to do it before the Skaven attack in the south again. Yeah, holding off on that. Alright. And let's go on skill points. Yeah. No need to assign you skill points before you're actually going to be involved in anything. So I think that's it. I have to just cross my fingers that the AI isn't super aggressive over this end turn, pushing their armies at me. Alright. Failed to wound, good. Oh, he's leaving. I was sure he was coming to the Jalik Oasis to do his special earthquake. Oh well. And no new Skaven armies, alright. Oh, that guy wounded my Necrotect, that's annoying. That army moved to there, interesting. This army's moving up as well. Oof. Hmm. Yeah, having this guy wounded is not ideal. The thing is, you have to have, like, I really need my heroes in the field, right, to give me line of sight on all these enemy troop movements, but having the enemy heroes come and take them out is irritating. Okay, Arkhan's army is stronger, not quite at full strength still. This army is going to just recruit back up this turn. I still have this guy alive, which is really good, so he can scout. Martek is not under attack and is not probably going to get taken next turn either, which is kind of amazing. But I have these two armies this way. Where did the Skaven go? Ooh, I don't like this. Yeah, they didn't come back to the settlement. They're around here somewhere. They may be heading this way as well. So we can see the whole of this army. This army is actually just like a slightly weaker version of the army I already fought, but they're not so close that I could get my garrison to help again. Garrison's also going to be depleted still. Oh, they've kind of come back a little. I'm up to 17 units here, and I can attack either of these armies if I want to. Could probably attack this army and then make it back to Al-Haik. 2 turns for that. Right. Okay, let's start by... Okay, military presence 6. So they've built... Yeah, they've built... There's no troops here, so they presumably still have a full stack training up over this way. Okay, I think first things first, I want to scout with this hero. Yeah, I guess this army's recruiting out of global recruitment, and they may end up with some better units, but they're only recruiting them slowly. Don't see any reinforcements coming down. Good. Could potentially move up to try and take this. I think putting myself in a position to do that next turn, or having that option at least, is a good idea. Temporarily just have this Lich Priest leave the army. So no troops here, okay. Good to know. Right, so it seems like this is, yeah, so this is the only Rakav Dynasty army that is at least like able to attack me imminently. Where exactly the other armies are, I'm not sure, but this is the most dangerous one. They have a rank 9 general here, huh? Is he boosting? Yeah, right, so you can see from the green bar here, he's boosting, like his red line skills are boosting his skeletons. It's boosting his archers as well. Okay. So I think the decision here is, do I try and fight one of these armies, then retreat to Al-Haik on the basis that the other army is quite unlikely to be able to lay siege? These guys aren't allied. It's not like they can join together. Oh, we actually did a lot of damage to them last turn. That's really good. That makes me way more confident that they don't have more troops. Okay. So which of these armies do I want to attack? Probably the closest one, right? Yeah, they get a boost to melee defense and leadership. They're also taking so much money from raiding me. That's another reason to make this attack. So what do I have? I have 19 units. I have this army plus my 2 heroes here. No help from there. This is not an easy battle at all. So what's the alternative? I could go into ambush stance within... I could go into ambush stance, like within the zone of control of Al-Haik, and hope one of these armies tries to make an attack, but there's no guarantee they will. If I'm in ambush stance, I can't recruit. I could just go back to Al-Haik and recruit and not attack these armies, and basically get this army up to Well, what I'd want to do, right, is recruit over multiple turns, but that has the same issue as last time. I think I should make this attack with the idea that if I have to sacrifice skeleton units, that's not such a big deal. I will have more skeletons coming soon. I can make a new army this turn in Kofa or Eye of the Panther, and I get a 5th army slot next turn. So recruiting lots more basic skeletons is going to be, like, that's something I'm definitely going to be able to do. Alright. Let's do this. Spend my skill points. Oh, getting a point in restore, that's quite nice. Yeah, heal up the scorpions, great. Oh, and I didn't want that. I want increased mobility and restore. There we go. Yeah, so let's take the fight against these savage orcs. Their army's not as scary as the first army I fought. Yeah, similar odds to last time, i.e. not great. Don't need to use that, they don't have any flying units. 2 units of trolls, 2 units of archers again only. 3 units of cavalry, and a bit less in the way of infantry. She only has Spirit Leech, and this general's worth experience, yeah. I think it's a good move to go for this. I'm not sure I'll be able to follow up and destroy this army if it retreats, but I can probably deal, like, kind of critical damage to it, so it's not going to be a threat. Yeah, I don't really need more Winds of Magic. Let's deploy over in this corner. Actually, don't really want this unit taking more damage. It's not, yeah, they're only skellies, but if I can avoid them getting wiped out, that's probably good, I should do so. So let's try that. And then I have my 2 heroes and Lich Priest. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have chariots to initiate the battle here. Looks like they're coming for me anyway, though. Yeah. Well, maybe they are anyway. Let's do some unit grouping. I should have used this ability at the beginning to heal my scorpion. Okay. I was going to say, this isn't ideal with just the lack of line of sight. I'm going to move my Tomb King up to try and actually see more of their troops so I can shoot my catapults into the concentrated groups. May as well just use a restore on this scorpion right now as well. Okay, good. Yep, catapults just fire into whatever biggest clump of orcs you can find. Here come the boar boys. Might be better having this unit deploy back over this way. Lich Priest needs to be ready with his disabling spell. Yeah, don't shoot the boar boys with the catapult, it just doesn't do as much. Yeah, this unit will take head on, that's fine. These units I'm going to hit with my net of Amantok. They're smart, they're trying to coordinate their attack here. There we go. That Necrotic's taking too much damage. Get him out. Yeah, it didn't really reposition my troops on this flank for the ball boy charge. Alright, we're doing okay here, except this poor Necrotic is getting wrecked. Yeah, he's gone. That's the problem with low-level heroes. Well, or even high-level heroes. Alright, I can recruit an Upper next turn, it's not such a big deal. Archers, concentrate fire. Trolls. Yeah, let's try and kill the trolls. The skeletons are taking too much damage as well. I think we're doing okay in the center. Let's get the king back over here, maybe. Alright, these trolls are wavering. Good. Yeah, trolls are broken. Trolls are very cowardly. That's one good thing about fighting against them. Shoot whatever is about to rout over here. Use our magic to try and make those ball boys run away again. Yeah, I think this is going alright. Got my Realm of Souls Shabti, let's throw him onto the archers. Lord's taking a bit of damage, but he's doing okay, I think. Oh, all my infantry over here got wiped out. I see, I see. Why do they have to make Savage Orc big and so good, man? They're pretty much ready to rout. I can hopefully just mass route these, like chain route these 3 units before I take too much more damage there. Those Shabti are going to die off, but that's fine. Yes, and I have managed to route these units. Awesome. Okay, next shoot at those orcs. Yeah, just try and drive those archers off. We don't need to necessarily wipe them out. It'd be good to do it, obviously, but... Trolls are wavering. Okay, we got him, we got him. Nice. Yeah, so in this case, I really want to kill as many of these fleeing orcs as I possibly can, because I know I'm not going to get a chance to wipe them out this turn. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... Well... okay, let's try and kill their general. 7 out of 16 trolls. Trolls are probably going to get away. It's too bad. Yeah, that wasn't too... yeah, that was okay. Took a lot of damage, lost a lot of skellies, lost that Necrotic I just recruited, but I can literally just buy another level rank 3-1 this turn for free, so it's not really a loss. Alright, it's probably all the catapult can do. We're not going to catch that troll. Yeah, this skeleton unit's going to get wiped out. I lost 2 or 3 others, I think. Alright, skellies are not catching that unit. Yeah, more of their troops got away here than I would have liked. Trouble is, yeah, just Tomb King's units are not that great at pursuing. Yeah, it looks like 3 scalar units wiped out. Ugh. I still think this is probably worth trying to do. I'm confident I can hold off against that other army of the Rakaf dynasty if they lay siege to Al Haik between my army plus the garrison. Okay, so 2 units of Arrow Boys, 1 Biggin, 1 Troll, 1 normal Savage Orcs, plus their Lord and Hero. That's okay. I'll take that. Um, yeah, I am gonna actually still need money. Okay, now, hmm. So it says I have 40% movement left if I take on this army. I am always a little skeptical of that. I feel like you end up with slightly less than what it tells you after fighting a battle. This guy does have a lot of movement range though. I'm just wondering if I could possibly take out this unit and get back to Al Haik. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we've got to let that army survive. Is it strong enough to take on a garrison? Yeah, unfortunately it probably is. They might just retreat though. They might just go heal up, or at least encamp and heal up. Okay, so we get to scout this army. So we have 3 units of Tomb Guard, 3 units of archers, and then yeah, so I don't want to fight this army this turn or over the end turn before I get my replenishment. I think I really want to finish this army though. Is there any way this works? If my Necrotect, yeah, if I still had Necrotect here, I could potentially try and block that Rakaf Dynasty army to stop it, to reduce its movement, but I can't do that. Like, I could try and do that before making this decision, I mean. So let's say I only have a third of my movement range left. He's currently got 70%, so how far can he move and be left with 40... No, 37%. Yes, he'd be able to move like this. He'd be able to move somewhere like this far after fighting that battle. That's not good enough. Just play it safe and send in Al Haik, I think. Well, I should have probably moved this Tomb Prince out. Well, yes and no. I want him in the army if I do get besieged and have to sally out. I want him to scout if I don't. I can scout with the Necrotect and bring in. Oh, I've got another Scorpion Carver. That's nice. Where do I want him? It's either Martek or Al Haik, right? I think I just recruit him in Al Haik again. Yeah, he gets the bonus 2 levels this way. So back up to 6 capacity for Tomb Scorpions. Okay, that's good enough that I'm gonna just fire off the recruitment. Like, 4 more Tomb Scorpions would make this army actually pretty solid, I think. That actually fills this army out once I add the Necrotech back in. So yeah, I'm just trying to decide where I should have my. I'm definitely doing this turn. Just trying to decide where I want my fourth army to come. Yeah, so next time 20,000 and 1,600. Yeah, won't be seeing that for a while. That's okay though. Just seeing if there's any lords who give any sort of boost to recruitment. I guess not. No. Okay. I'll just pick up another Jar Lord then, I think. And if I recruit him in Kofa, then I can start recruiting the Bone Giant. And he's going to be sat there recruiting for 3 turns. But the disadvantage of that is then I'm kind of using. I'm sharing local recruitment with this army. Could I recruit in Martek? No, that's probably a bad idea. Wonder where that Skaven army went. I think I want to recruit. Yeah, I think I have the Panther for my fourth and fifth armies, right? I want to recruit in Eye of the Panther, and I think Kofa. Okay, let's get recruitment going in Kofa, I think. If I'm recruiting a Bone Giant for 3 turns, it's not the end of the world that I don't have access to all my local recruitment because of splitting it with this king. So, yeah, just a strong king. Ah, silly. I forgot my global's already being used by my other. Yeah, my other armies. Okay, well, no worries. I mean, I was gonna do this recruitment anyway. Uh, uh, as in, I was gonna recruit unlock the dynasty for the additional army anyhow, and it doesn't cost me anything, right? So starting to recruit the Bone Giant is honestly kind of worth it on its own, even if I'm not filling out the rest of the army as quickly. Got some gold back. Not enough to do this upgrade though. And in 2 turns, I do want another casket and the global boost to Lord and unit recruit rank. I think that's important. So save gold for now. Okay, what am I doing down here? I think I just use this guy as a scout for now. It's just too important to have intel on what else could be coming. Nothing's coming immediately. Okay. So Arkhan kind of needs 1 to 2 more turns to replenish. And okay, he loses this plus 20% movement rate this turn. So this army's not in the settlement. But they don't have an army in the settlement because I have vision of it. So what do they have here? Clanrats, 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 Skaven Slaves, Night Runners. It's an okay garrison. This is just Skaven Slaves. So yeah, here's the issue is I want to put if I can add a full stack, I'd go into ambush stance close to the border. That way I'm unlikely to be discovered and attacked over the end turn, but I do have the choice of like making an attack against them. maybe what I can do. If I knew they didn't have any more armies coming in, like this attack it would be an easy choice to start moving over here. Like this army's not that strong. They're not going to recruit that many new units. This is probably just Skaven slaves actually. But if I want to recruit, yeah, I still have access to my local recruitment here, so I could fill up Arkhan's army with skeletons. Of course, that would mean I wouldn't be able to go into ambush stance. So how much do I want in a few units of skeletons? Yeah, I probably do need them, unfortunately. I can have this guy join Arkhan's army next turn. And potentially this guy too, depending... Yeah, that... Okay. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll move to here and go into ambush stance. And I won't recruit. And I'll use the local recruitment to just fill this army. Like this. Do I maybe even want to move out of this army? Cancel the recruitment of these 3 units, but be in position to support Arkhan next turn? No, I'm not sure I'm attacking with Arkhan. I'm only kind of so concerned about Skaven attacking me. I'm okay with Arkhan being here only because he's hidden in ambush stance. I guess there's a chance to get discovered because they have heroes in the vicinity. I think though I don't think having a hero here increases your chance of discovering an ambush in an adjacent territory. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Let's just finish. Yeah, let's just get this stack finished. Then I think the only other issue is spending gold versus saving gold. I'm just saving gold for the casket. Yep, you're staying there. You just spawned or came in. You're scouting that way. Okay, I think that's it. I don't want to weaken the army, Arkhan's army by taking the quest battle. Even though I think I could probably do it. I know I keep saying that, but it's like it's just one of those things that you want everything to you want to be in like a semi-stable state before you spend time on the quest battles. I don't really need to do it until I'm in a good position to do it. Didn't meet anyone new, right? No. Okay. Yeah, losing line of sight here is a big issue though. Oh, and they almost did get up to a full stack. Wow. But they didn't discover me, so that's good. So are they going to move out of this army now? Ah. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, another Skaven army appears from nowhere. What do you know? Well, this is a good job that I had Arkhan in ambush stance then. Trait gain fortunate. Hero self-defense. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, you're coming from our tech. Yeah, we saw this one coming. Can't hold it, unfortunately. Wow, they raised it. That's okay with me. Put another army down here. Oh, look at this. Okay. Enemies working together. The Rakaf dynasty raised it, so the poor savage orcs who just got beaten up could go and occupy it. That's really funny. Alright. Okay, I discovered one of those ambushing armies. Aha! Nice. I discovered the ambushing army that I can now double team. What, Grimgore? Yeah. Settlement raised, yeah. Ready for 2D, okay. And that's my 5th army. Okay, so there is another Skaven army up this way that's also an ambush stance that I did not discover, so I for sure have to just remember that for the next part. Oh, look at how quickly the Skaven turn out armies. They don't turn out full max experience Storm Vermin armies, and this army is just mass infantry, and a lot of it is clan rats. This is a lot less dangerous than, for example, Queek's army was that I beat down here. Can't see that army. This army is a bit of a problem, though. Like they could potentially strike. They can't reach go further this turn. That's a big deal. Anyway, that's going to be it for this part. We won all the battles, or all the field battles that we fought, but not about casualties. And yeah, rats just keep on coming. I will say, we have just unlocked our 5th army slot. That will help in the medium term. Short term is going to be rough, but yeah, can get through it, I think. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, and see you for the next one.